Hello and welcome back to And a Side of Fries, the podcast where we talk about restaurants. I am Alex Kazora, and with me is Caitlin Mulligan. Caitlin, it's been how many months since we've done one of these?
Honestly, I literally don't even remember.
I think we're doing a good
pretty
job.
bad, isn't it?
I think once every 6 months is a solid podcast schedule. Right? No? Probably not.
We could do better.
We could probably do a lot better. It's hard to do worse. So we'll see you guys in March after this one. But we're back. It's a very exciting time. Caitlin, you're graduating in, what, 3 weeks? Less than 3 weeks?
Something like that.
That's
Pretty
amazing.
soon.
That's amazing. You're getting out a semester early, which is good job. Not everyone does it.
Thanks. Yeah. I'm pretty excited about it, but it is very nerve-wracking and stressful. But I don't know. The good comes with the bad, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right, so we got a lot to talk about food-wise today. As you see in the title, we're covering Wendy's, a staple, kind of one of the big three, I think, fast food franchises: McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. So we're gonna get into them later. We'll get some other topics to talk about beforehand. And if I remember right, Caitlin, last podcast we did, we kind of led into what we led into was talking about some Food Network stuff and trying to do a little bit of news and kind of opinion on what's going on there. This time we have one man to talk about, our favorite person, I think, on Food Network, although, it's your favorite person. For me, it's close.
Yeah.
I love Bobby Flay. And it's Thanksgiving, and that is Bobby Flay's time to shine.
Okay, it's everybody on Food Network's time to shine, though.
Yeah,
That's a bit...
Who are they going to Thanksgiving with? It's Thanksgiving with Bobby.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
Whatever.
They're not going to Alton. They're not going to. They're not going to anyone else's house. They're not going to Jet Tila for Thanksgiving. They're going to Bobby.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's just a fact that when it comes to Thanksgiving, it's Bobby Flay.
Okay.
Right? Am I right?
Okay.
All right. Do you disagree? You can disagree.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't disagree, but
there you go.
Whatever.
Bobby Flay.
Whatever.
Someone's just jealous. There is so much jealousy coming from your side.
Oh,
no, there's just silence coming from your. She knows it. All right,
okay,
so
move on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on. I just had to teach you. Alton Brown. Some potentially huge and for us, I think, devastating news. Caitlin, you can probably explain it a little better than I can, but kind of a cryptic. Was it on Instagram or Twitter or both about his Food Network contract being up and the future a little unknown for Alton Brown?
Yeah, I'm trying to actually find the Instagram post right now, and I don't know why, but I can't find it.
Maybe he took it down.
Maybe he did. I don't know. But a little while ago, it wasn't too long ago, he made a post about his tour soon coming to an end, and he said that his Food Network contract was also coming to an end, and so he was. I think it was just a picture where he was contemplating his next steps. I think he said something like that. And I was sitting there going, excuse me? End of Food Network contract? Because I have never known a Food Network without Alton Brown, and it would be really devastating to me if he was not on it anymore. That would really throw me off.
How long has he been with Food Network? It's been a decade, more? How long has he been there?
Oh, I would say more, but I guess I don't really know for sure.
Do you want to look that up? Just because I'm curious. It's probably been more than a decade. Yeah.
I seriously can't find the Instagram post. I'm really wondering if he took it down. That is so interesting. I haven't looked at it since, and that is very interesting.
So, do you really think he would leave? I think he's going to stay.
Honestly, it wouldn't really surprise me that much if he did leave. Okay, the pilot for Good Eats first aired July 1998.
Wow.
Oh, but it aired on a PBS station, and then Food Network picked up the show in July of 1999. So he has been, he's been with Food Network for almost 20 years, 18 years or something like that. So yeah, he's been there for a while, but, I don't know. I almost, for some reason, it almost wouldn't surprise me if he didn't come back to Food Network, but I think it would be really devastating, and I think it would make a lot of people unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I almost feel like he really likes going on tour because, I mean, we went to go see him with his show, and I feel like he was really happy about being on tour because he kept saying things about how, like, this is the stuff that they don't let me do on Food Network. And so I'm almost wondering if Food Network is too restrictive for him.
Yeah, but I don't know. Was he just saying that because he was just doing insane, crazy stuff? Like building giant rockets and things like that?
I know. That's what I'm not really sure of. I feel like he needs something where he can cook and, like, educate, but also something where he's, like, a part of the Mythbusters or something like that. Because, like, I don't know. I just feel like he needs that mixture. And so while I hope that he doesn't leave, I don't know. It kind of doesn't surprise me if he was contemplating doing that.
Well, if he wants to cook, you know my stance on Alton Brown. I love the guy. I just want to see him put on an apron, get in the kitchen, get his hands a little dirty, get his hands in the meat. Like, let's cook. If he wants to cook, Food Network, that's your place.
Yeah. I don't know. I just need good eats again. Like,
that's just what you want. That's your number one.
I know.
Concern.
I don't know.
Didn't they do like 10 seasons of Good Eats though?
14.
14. I think that's enough. I think you have your fill.
Okay, well, they don't show them anywhere. Like, I never get to see them. I don't know where they are.
Can you get a DVD copy of it?
I mean, probably, but I don't know. You know, I like being able to turn on the TV and see that it's there. And now they, like, use him a lot of times for, like, hosting and stuff like that and judging. But, like, even, like, with Food Network Star, I loved when Alton Brown was on Food Network Star, and he's not there anymore. It's just kind of disappointing.
Well, okay, so Good Eats DVD, that is going on a Christmas list. Just gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna get all 14 seasons. Blu-ray.
Oh my word.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I don't like Blu-ray. I don't have Blu-ray.
You don't like? Why don't you like Blu-ray?
No. Seems too fancy and unnecessary.
It's too high quality. That's the problem.
I don't know. I don't even know what Blu-ray means.
But you don't like it? You just know you don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna get you Blu-ray anyway. But I don't know. I mean, he still gets to do his Eat Your Science and the creative stuff even with Food Network. So he's not. It's not like he's totally restricted or forbidden from being able to do some of this creative stuff. Which is why
I don't know. That's why I don't think that it's like automatically like he's just going to stop being a part of it. But I don't know. Like, think about it. He's not as around almost as he used to be. Like, I feel like he used to be everywhere, and now, like, I mean, I just feel like the network has been taken over by Bobby and Giada and Ree Drummond, the pioneer woman.
Oh, you do not like Ree Drummond. That was some shade. But he was doing his tour, so it's understandable that he was gone. He didn't have the TV presence that he's had. Yeah. Maybe we'll just see where he's at now that his tour is done. And was he gonna bring it back? Is he gonna be like the Beatles and just come back in a year?
I don't know, but if Alton Brown ever happens to just come across this, I just wanted to tell you that I love you, and I think that you should go on tour, but I also think that you should stay with Food Network. So, the end.
Well, he might find this because you sent me a tweet about, I think, him talking about Food Network, saying that he...
Well, I commented on his Instagram post, and he liked it. Mm-hmm. Like, he liked my comment.
And your comment was what?
He also retweeted me and other things, so we're kind of best friends.
Okay, what was the comment that you left?
I tagged you, and I said, end of Food Network contract with a question mark and an exclamation point. So it's kind of weird that he liked that.
Right, yeah, it's a very odd thing. Yeah. Because it was just
very weird.
I don't know. All right, so give me a percent. 100% being that he totally stays, there's no chance he leaves. 0% is that he's gone. What is the percent that he does stay at Food Network for, I guess his next contract?
70.
I'm going to say like 90%. I think there's a very slim chance that he leaves because it's a good place. He's still going to be able to get paid, be on TV. It's going to help fund his other Eat Your Science stuff. That ain't cheap, I'm sure, traveling the country like that. So I'd be pretty shocked if he left. Because where would he go? I mean, he would do his tour, but he would lose a lot of his visibility.
You're right.
That's my thought. Unless he goes to like Cooking Channel. I mean, that could be some sort of rivalry, but
I guess, but Cooking Channel is like the same thing as
Right.
Food Network,
It's good.
and it's owned by the same company. So why would he move?
All right,
Why
true.
would he go to a lesser known?
Maybe they're trying to push him to Cooking Channel. The B Squad.
Ew, I don't want that.
I
No.
know. I wouldn't
That's
want to
rude.
be there. All right, so we'll update you in our bi-yearly podcast that we're doing on Alton Brown's moves. But so before we get into Wendy's, we have another topic that I think is really interesting and interactive for the 5 subscribers that we have. Whoop, whoop. It's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Caitlin.
Yay!
Yay. So it's one of my favorite times of the year, and if you're a foodie or just a person that enjoys food, like me, Caitlin, you're more of the foodie than I am. It's probably the best time of the year because there's no better. I think it's better than 4th of July. I think it's better than Christmas for food, and I think it's probably a pretty obvious statement to make. But what we're gonna do today, my buddy Andy, we're gonna put his tweet in the description because he has a really cool kind of like build your Thanksgiving plate, build your team that I'm sure you've seen before with kind of sports stuff and other things. You have a $15 budget and you have to go through 3 sides, obviously a meat, a main dish, and a dessert to create your Thanksgiving plate. So Caitlin and I, what's that?
I need to let you know that the other day when you sent this to me, and I was like, oh man, I have this down. And I told you, I didn't tell you what I picked, but I told you that I knew what I was going to pick. I kind of cheated and I didn't actually read the instructions, and it
What?
says pick one item from each category, and I did not do that.
Oh
So
my
this
goodness.
is going to be harder than I thought it was
All
gonna
right, well,
be.
pick your team really quickly. Caitlin, there's no instructions. All it says is just, this is your budget, and then pick one from each category. That was the only instructions.
I know.
How did you not read that?
I kept a $15 budget, but I picked 2 from the C side
No.
and 0 from the B side, so that's good.
All
Okay.
right, well, okay, I think you can make the switch pretty quickly. I don't think it'll be
Okay.
too taxing. All right, so let me know. I'll banter, stretch, as us in the TV world like to say, while you figure life out. I can't believe you did that. It's like you're the person that forgot to write your name on the test. It's like the one thing you had to do. All right, are you good? Do you think you got it? I have to remember what I have. I might want to write it down because I might forget.
Well, I'm not 100% happy with it, but yeah, I picked.
Okay. Well, you banter for a second because I got to make sure I write everything from my end down because I'm gonna kind of forget. And
Oh, my word.
I don't want to forget, and then you're gonna yell at
It
me.
just, I find it very difficult to pick between sides because
Mhm.
I personally, I mean, I think you know this about me, Alex, but like, I don't really have a huge sweet tooth.
Right.
And especially when it comes to like Thanksgiving and stuff like that. I don't know. Somebody told me the other day how much they like Thanksgiving desserts. And for me, I do not think that dessert is the highlight of the meal. Like, I think around Christmas time, you have like Christmas cookies, like that type of thing. But around Thanksgiving, a lot of it's just pie. And all of these choices are pie. And pie is great. Like, if I'm in the mood for pie, pie is awesome. But honestly, like, I wish that I could pick another side instead of picking one of these desserts.
Yeah,
Because
you're right.
I'm a little.
Are you a pumpkin pie fan though?
I like pumpkin pie. I like pumpkin pie, cherry pie, apple pie. Like I do like pie. I like key
Mhm.
lime pie. Like I'm a pie person sometimes, but like if I'm picking my Thanksgiving plate, I would rather have another side than any of those pies. So it kind of stinks that we have to pick one from each category.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna throw the link in the description of the show so you guys can play along and build your own plate and maybe leave some feedback. We've got some good listener feedback before. Curious to hear what you guys' thoughts are. Okay, Caitlin, how do you want to do this? Because we're gonna pick each other's plates and see how close we get to the real thing. But I think we should do it all, if that's okay. Because
Yeah.
I didn't want to give it away when we were talking about this the other day. But I think we have to pick it all at once because if we go category by category, it's gonna give it away. Because if you do like $5 for the first 2, then it's gonna be kind of obvious that you're not picking $5 for the other 2. You know what I mean? So I've
Yeah.
written down my guesses. I haven't even done the math to see what the total amount is, but these are gonna be my guesses. So I'm gonna go category by category, trying to guess what your plate is, and then you're gonna tell me how wrong I am. If that's because I know I'm gonna get this horribly wrong. I'm only confident in like one of these categories that I think I know what
Okay.
your answer is. So
Oh, I think I know which one you're confident
yeah,
in.
yeah, but we're gonna find out, and then if you want to do the same for me, that's cool too. But anyway, so the meat category for those listening, I'm just gonna list what all the meats are, and then I'm gonna end up guessing Caitlin's one at a time here. And I have it written down. I'm not changing my answer at all, even if I get this all wrong. So anyway, for the meat category, for $5 a prime rib, $4 a deep fried turkey, $3 a smoked turkey, $2 oven roasted turkey, and $1 ham. So my guess that you pick. You have your pick, Caitlin, for the meat.
Yeah.
I think you went with smoked turkey.
Smoked?
Yeah, did you go smoke? Did you pick smoked turkey?
No.
That did not sound. As soon as you said smoked, I went nope. I am not even close.
Nope.
What did you go with?
I went with oven roasted.
Oh, you went oven roasted. Okay, so I wasn't too far off. I was
Yeah,
debating.
why smoked?
Well, I don't know. I just thought you
Oven
wanted.
roasted is just as good and cheaper.
Well, I thought maybe you wanted something a little bit classier, a little bit higher, a little higher up.
No, I gotta save this for the side. See, Thanksgiving sides are where it's at, man.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I'm over one, but I think I was kind of close. I mean, I was obviously close. All right, dessert. We're gonna go next. We have pumpkin pie at $5, pecan pie at $4, cherry pie $3, sweet potato pie $2, apple pie $1. I'm gonna guess you went apple pie for $1.
Yes.
All right, I got one right. I'm
Good
proud of
job.
myself because I also kind of cheated because you were just talking about how you didn't like any of the desserts. So I figured you would just go with the cheapest one to open that up for anything else. So it's not really me knowing you as a person as it was just a mathematical and logical deduction that like you were a total stranger. But it counts. So is that kind of what your thought process was?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like sweet potatoes that much, and everything else I felt was too expensive for it. So
Okay.
honestly, I picked everything else first, and then I was just like, okay, I
Yeah.
guess apple pie.
Yeah. All right, no, that's fair. All right, so for the A sides, we have mashed potatoes for $5, sweet potatoes for $4, potatoes. Oh, I'm gonna struggle with this one. Au gratin. How do you say that, Caitlin?
Au gratin.
All right.
I don't even really
You don't
know.
even know. we are not.
I mean, I eat it sometimes.
We
It's like au gratin.
Yeah.
It's where they like, it's sort of like scalloped potatoes,
No, I
so
know.
they like
I have it.
lay it in it. Okay.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
I don't know if we're the right people for this podcast. We
Probably
can't
not.
say this. But no, it's good. We just had it the other day. So anyway, that's $3. A King's Hawaiian roll is $2, and cranberry sauce is $1. My guess for you, Caitlin, is that you went with mashed potatoes.
Yes.
All right. 2 out of 3 is not bad. I love. I think that's my. I shouldn't give it away. I already just kind of did, but I love. I love mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
That how
I
you feel?
like mashed potatoes with some gravy. But that was a hard decision to make because I also love cranberry sauce. And no, I don't like the homemade cranberry sauce. I am a can person with the
What?
cranberry sauce.
You're a
Yeah.
canned cranberry sauce?
Yes, I am. I like when you like scoop it out and it literally looks like it came out of a can.
Oh my goodness.
Like it still has the ridges on it.
What? Are you being serious?
Yes.
That's
And
disgusting.
I am literally so annoying too because my dad makes homemade cranberry sauce and it's like really nice and beautiful, but I don't know, canned cranberry sauce
So
is
you
where
go
it's
for
at.
the canned cranberry even when your dad has the homemade on the table? You
Yeah.
do? Caitlin. Caitlin.
I know.
That's awful.
I know.
On Thanksgiving, a day for family. You're like, sorry, Dad. I'm getting the can. All right. So I'm just happy I got it right. I figured I was pretty confident in that one. I do have a train coming for people that listened to the podcast from 6 months ago. I do those new train tracks. I can hear it in the distance. So at one point, I'm going to mute my mic and make you talk for a second. Real quick, for the B-sides, we have $5 stuffing, $4 squash, $3 corn, $2 cornbread, and $1 roasted carrots. I don't know why I went with this one. I think you're going to yell at me for it. I have written down, I think you're going to go with the $4 squash.
I did not. This was my least favorite sides list. And so I ended up picking this one last because I had some other important things that I needed to pick.
Okay.
And so I picked the roast carrots.
Oh, you went with $1.
Yeah, I just wanted something cheap. Also, I realized, like, does it matter? Maybe I'm really not playing this game right. But does it matter? Like, I think that my end cost, was $14 instead of 15. But it says your budget
Yeah, you can
is
go
50.
under. No, under's fine.
Okay.
You just can't go over.
Wait, I just forget that I told you that.
Oh, I'm not doing the math, so I don't
Okay,
even.
good.
I don't even know. All right, so
But yeah, I picked roast carrots.
All right, so then for the seasides, we have for $5 a green bean hot dish, $4 mac and cheese, $3 yams, $2 a dinner roll, and $1 Brussels sprouts. You got to go with that green bean hot dish, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, $5.
Because I don't know what it means by hot dish, but I'm talking about green bean casserole,
Mm-hmm.
and I could eat 8 green bean casseroles, and I would still want some more because I love green bean casserole. It's my favorite since I was little, and that honestly, like, that was the first thing that I picked.
Yeah.
Like, I built my entire
Around
meal
the
on
seaside.
making sure that I had that green bean hot dish.
Who makes the green bean casserole at your Thanksgiving? Or does
Like
it vary?
my family and like a bunch of other people that we all go to my grandma's house. So we all bring like different sides and things to my grandma's house she makes like the turkey and the stuffing. And so my family brings the
Okay.
green bean casserole. So sometimes I help, sometimes I don't, but this year I'm helping and I'm really excited. It's just so easy to make and it's so delicious and I don't know why anybody doesn't like it. And if you don't like it, you should try it because you just will. Okay? It's perfect.
So wait, just because I'm not. I mean, I know what a casserole is, and obviously I've had it before, not in a while. But like, what all exactly is in your green bean casserole?
In my green bean casserole, it is. I will just give a little disclaimer that it's a little bit different than what some people do because I do not like mushrooms, so I do not use cream of mushroom soup. What I do is I have green beans, and you mix that with cream of celery soup, with some pepper. And then, so you mix that all around. Then you use French fried onions, no other brand, thank you very much. French's. And you put like, I don't even know how much. Literally the recipe is right on the back of the French's thing. But you pour some of those French fried onions in, and then you put it in a casserole dish, pour some more of the onions on top, bake it for a while, and then you take it out, put more onions on top, and then put it back in for 5 minutes. And it's just the easiest thing in the entire world, and it is so delicious and perfect, and I really love it, and it never lasts long in my house because I just eat it.
How can someone with sophisticated tastes like the green bean casserole, explaining it in depth, homemade, stick to your ribs kind of food, then turn around and love canned cranberry sauce? I don't get that. I don't know if I knew that before about your weird love of canned cranberry sauce.
I mean, it's not like my favorite thing on the Thanksgiving dinner table, but I've always loved it. Like, it's really good. I don't know.
That's just
Is
shocking.
the thing that's bothering you the fact that it's cranberry sauce or the fact that it's canned?
The canned part. I mean, I'm okay with cranberry sauce. It's really not my favorite. I'll have a little bit of it. I won't go for seconds. But the fact that you will pass up the homemade, better cranberry sauce just for, store-bought, it doesn't expire for 10 years cranberry sauce. That just
Honestly,
shocking.
I don't really have a good explanation. I don't know.
There isn't one. There's clearly not a good explanation. All right, so I got 3 out of 5 categories right. I did basically 3 times as better as I figured that I would. So I'm proud of myself. All right, I'm just me. No.
I'm proud of you too.
Right.
I don't know.
I
feel like some of those are pretty easy, but
That's probably true.
I don't know. I'm kind of worried about picking yours.
All right. Do you have it picked?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're right.
Well, we're going to find out here in a second. All right.
Yeah.
So, for the meat.
Should I list them again?
Yeah, list them again just in case.
Okay. The meat category is $5 for prime rib, $4 for deep fried turkey, $3 for smoked turkey, $2 for oven roasted turkey, and $1 for ham. I picked oven roasted turkey.
Caitlin Mulligan, you are correct. I went oven
Yay!
roasted. Good job.
Thank think.
I
I
was
honestly
I
didn't
want to try
know.
deep fried turkey. Have you ever had a deep fried turkey before?
No, because it sounds dangerous.
I mean, it is. I want to try it. I don't want to make it. There's a distinct
Yeah.
difference, but I want to
Yeah,
try it.
true.
Sounds really good. For my budget, it just didn't work out. But I'll take the traditional. I worry about the turkey. Sometimes it gets too dry, so you got to get that gravy on there. Especially the.
Yeah, that's
Are
what
you a
gravy's
dark
for.
meat or a light meat person?
I am a light meat person.
Okay, I can do both. I kind of like dark meat though. All right, the train is definitely coming this time, so I'm gonna mute my mic and let you talk for the
I don't
next
really
category.
understand why people like dark meat more. Like I get it like tastes a little different and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know why I don't really like it. I mean, I do like it. Like I'm fine eating it, but I don't know. Light meat tastes good to me. I'm a simple woman. I need some light meat and that's it.
With your canned cranberry sauce. It's low
Hey,
maintenance
that's
though.
the simple. Hey,
I could serve that for you on Thanksgiving.
it's true. You just put it in a dish and there you go.
Yeah, I think I can handle that. Okay, we're gonna go on to the
Oh yeah.
dessert round next.
Desserts. $5 for pumpkin pie, $4 for pecan pie, $3 for cherry pie, $2 for sweet potato pie, and $1 for apple pie. Honestly, I was not sure about this one. I picked apple pie.
You're 2 for 2. I went apple pie. Like I like pumpkin pie. I'm not really crazy about. But I don't like pecan pie. I don't like any sort of like nuts in a pie. I just think it's a weird texture thing. Sweet potato pie. I'm not crazy about. I like cherry pie, but I figure let's go cheap. I'm good with a good old apple pie.
Yeah, I
You
think
know?
apple pie. I think apple pie deserves to cost
Yeah,
more than
I
a
think that's a
dollar. But
steal for $1. I'll take that all day. Like pumpkin pie is good, but it isn't $5 good on a $15 budget.
as long as there's whipped cream, honestly,
Mm.
give me any slice of pie and I'll be fine.
Or just no pie, just a pie with whipped cream.
Yeah, give me some pie crust and then I'll
Right,
just fill it with whipped cream.
honestly.
Anyway, for the A sides, it's $5 for mashed potatoes, $4 for sweet potatoes, $3 for potatoes au gratin, $2 for King's Hawaiian roll, $1 for cranberry sauce out of the can or homemade. I picked mashed potatoes because
You're
you
on.
love mashed.
That's an easy one. You're on fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
three for
am.
three. Mashed potatoes, like I said earlier, I think that's my favorite part of the entire Thanksgiving experience is mashed potatoes with some gravy. Man, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. Okay, B sides. $5 for stuffing. Okay, stuffing, I really wish it wasn't $5 because I probably would have picked that. But anyway, $5 for stuffing, $4 for squash, $3 for corn, $2 for cornbread, and $1 for roasted carrots. Now this one is a little bit of a toss up, but I went with cornbread.
Oh, your first miss. That's
Dang,
not a
I should have
bad.
gone with roasted carrots,
No, it's
shouldn't
not
I?
roasted carrots either. It's stuffing. I love
You did
stuffing.
go with the
I did
stuffing?
go with the stuffing. I'm with
How
you.
do you afford these things?
I'm side heavy. Mashed potato stuffing, my two favorite parts. Again, get some gravy on that stuffing, mix in the mashed potatoes. I mean, that is heaven. So, I mean, I liked all of those B sides except for the squash, but though I think mashed potato stuffing are the staples. And
You
I
know
was mad.
why I picked cornbread?
Why is that?
Because literally the other day you asked me about cornbread and you're like, "Do you like cornbread?" And I was like, "Yeah, I like cornbread. It's okay." And you were like, "Oh, I love cornbread."
I do love cornbread, but I love
So
stuffing
I
more.
was like,
That's a good one. You know, real quick on the A sides, I think an underrated one was that $2 King's Hawaiian roll. That little sweetness you get in the bread. It's really good. We have that every year.
"Yeah, it's pretty good." I don't know. We don't have that for Thanksgiving. That doesn't seem very Thanksgiving to me.
Well, I mean, it's a roll. That's Thanksgiving.
I guess.
Just a little sweet roll. I like it. I
Anyway,
just want to tell you.
C sides, $5 for green bean hot dish, $4 for mac and cheese, $3 for yams, $2 for dinner roll, and $1 for Brussels sprouts.
All right, so if you get this right, you win. Otherwise, we tie. It's a pretty big moment.
Yeah, especially because
Don't do the math. Don't cheat. Don't be smart.
I'm not doing the
Okay.
math. I'm just like, I'm thrown off by the fact that you didn't want cornbread. I'm going to guess that you're going to go with a dinner roll.
You got it. Oh wow! I thought you were gonna go away from the bread since I didn't go cornbread.
Well, yeah. No, because
Oh.
if you picked cornbread,
Okay,
then I
sure.
would guess that you wouldn't pick another roll
Sure.
or like another bread type thing. So when you did pick cornbread, I was like, okay, well then he probably went with a dinner roll.
Mm-hmm.
But I will let you know that my other guess was going to be mac and cheese. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's. I
I
never have mac and cheese for Thanksgiving, so I don't really know what that's about. But yeah,
If you didn't give me a budget, I would have gone with a mac and cheese. But because of the budget, I went dinner roll. Because you got to have that roll. You're gonna get that butter on there, just to give you something.
yeah,
So yeah, a dinner roll. You have a dinner roll at Thanksgiving, don't you?
I think honestly, like I can't even think if. Well, see, we always have cranberry nut bread.
From the can.
No,
The cranberry from the can.
no, cranberry nut bread is so good; it's heavenly.
All right, so that's your main kind of bread.
Yeah, I mean, I have to think. I feel like we probably do have rolls, and I'm probably gonna get to my Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday and be like, Caitlin, are you kidding
Yeah.
me? But at the same time, like the only bread that I can think of that we normally have on Thanksgiving is cranberry nut bread.
Wait,
So we do have
is
that
that nut bread more of a dessert or is that like part of the meal?
both,
Okay, both.
and it's the perfect breakfast.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, is there anything better
Yeah,
than
you
Thanksgiving
put it in the
leftovers?
toaster oven,
Mm.
and then you finish it off with some warm butter.
Oh,
Oh my,
wow.
it is so good.
I think we're
Breakfast.
gonna need a moment here. Gotta collect ourselves. Yeah, Thanksgiving leftovers the next day and the week after. Man, you can't beat it. That's why I don't like Christmas because Christmas is ham. I'm just not a big ham person.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that we normally have ham. Like we used to, my family used to have ham for Christmas, I think, but the past couple of years I feel like I don't know, like roast beef or something around Christmas. But it's
Oh,
always turkey for Thanksgiving.
yeah,
We didn't have.
yeah. I don't even have a joke for the family that doesn't have turkey. I mean, you gotta have
Yeah.
that. You gotta have that bird. No, I guess you guys have a big bird because you have a big family gathering.
Yeah, it's pretty big, yeah.
So, have you
Yeah.
have you made a Thanksgiving turkey? Are you part of the cooking process for that?
No, my grandma has sole rights over the I don't know. She because we have Thanksgiving dinner at her house, she's kind of cooking it all day. She cooks the stuffing and the gravy then because that kind of goes along with the turkey. And then my aunts and uncles and my family, we all bring sides, so all the veggies and the casseroles and things like that. The cranberry nut bread.
All right. No, yeah, grandma cooking that's gonna be better every time. So I have definitely not. I have no plans to help cook a turkey. I'm just gonna enjoy the turkey. Is it a big football family on Turkey Day for you guys? Is there a game on?
Definitely not.
No, definitely not.
No, definitely not. I mean,
Oh wow.
I think maybe last year because the Steelers played, I might have. Oh wait, I wasn't even there. I was at Disney last year. That's why I'm
Yeah.
having trouble remembering Thanksgiving
Oh.
because I didn't have it for a year. Wow. I mean, I did. I was with my family on Thanksgiving, and we did eat a little bit of like Thanksgiving type dinner because we went to this one restaurant that had
Yeah,
it.
they
But
came down to see you, right?
yeah, they
Okay.
came down to see me in Florida. So, but I did not have like a traditional go over to my grandma's house, celebrate Thanksgiving day. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's so weird that I just remembered that. But yeah, so we never watch football. We watch Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade
Hmm.
and the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving specials because
Hmm.
there are more than one. If you didn't know.
So you're gonna have a really extra special Thanksgiving this year now that you're at home.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why I've been so excited for this season because last year I just wasn't at home and I mean, thankfully I was with my family on Thanksgiving because they came down, but around this season I wasn't really there and then I wasn't there for Christmas or anything. So, and I had to work on Christmas.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited to not have to work and to be able to really experience it.
Yeah, you not only did you not experience like the Thanksgiving season or the holiday season, like you didn't experience seasons last
Yeah.
year. Like that's the crazy part is that now you're
Yeah,
back in for
that's
winter.
the interesting part about Florida is that I mean it definitely does get cooler,
Hmm.
but cooler there is like 70 degrees, And yeah, I think I saw one of my posts from like around this day last year, and I said something about how I was turning into a wimp because anything that was under like 70 degrees, I was freezing.
Hmm.
Where I worked in Disney World, we had these giant pea coats that we would wear if it was cold outside. And once it hit, the mid 60s, and definitely if you got in the lower 60s or upper 50s, we were all bundled up and acting like we were in Antarctica. But yeah,
Wow. I lost a lot
it
of
was
respect. Lost a lot of respect for you. Have you guys gotten snow in Central PA yet?
No, we
No.
haven't actually. I mean, even today, I was talking on the phone for a while and I went outside and I was walking around in my bare feet.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even that cold.
Yeah. We had some flurries, I think, last week, and it's gotten chilly. It's like you said, it's kind of been nice last couple of days. We had a tornado like 20 minutes from my
What?
house, I think, like 3 days ago. I didn't know about it until today. I saw the National Weather Service confirmed it. Yeah, it was a tornado, so in late November.
Okay.
Yeah, really
Wow.
weird. Like I know where it's right by this RV place that I go by. So that was weird for late November. But anyway, so yeah, that's our Thanksgiving plate. Just to recap, I'm gonna go through my whole dish because I'm sure you're dying to know exactly what I had to recap. But I got I chose the oven roasted turkey, the apple pie, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and the dinner roll. So that is my plate. That's a dream plate for me. If I get that, which I think I will have Thanksgiving, I'm a happy Alex. So
There's no vegetables on your plate. Anyway, I picked oven roasted turkey, apple pie, mashed potatoes, roasted carrots, and then a green bean hot dish, which I am considering green bean casserole.
all right, yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I forgot about the vegetables, but there weren't. I mean, I don't know. Like there were a lot of them in the B sides. I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy with
Anyway.
those. I spent $15. I went to the limit. You went a little thrifty.
Yeah, I'm just so
Do you want to
thrifty.
upgrade? You don't want to upgrade in any one category? You got the extra dollar to play around with. You don't want to go for the smoked turkey. You had an extra dollar. See, this is why I chose smoked turkey because I figured you had extra dollar.
Honestly, oven roasted sounds better to me than
Really?
smoked. Yeah. Honestly, there's nothing else that I can upgrade.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't really, I'd rather have roasted carrots than cornbread. And that's it. So,
you can go sweet potato pie.
I don't like sweet potatoes unless they're sweet potato fries.
Well, just laying out the options.
Sweet potato pie sounds disgusting.
It actually does actually kind of
No
sound
offense.
disgusting. Yeah, not a big fan. I think what your roommate Tess was saying was the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows in them, like a big bowl of that.
I
That
think
is
so.
really good. Have you had them before?
No,
No.
and it doesn't sound appetizing to me at all.
Amazing. Try it if you ever get a chance. Come on over.
Yeah,
We'll get
see,
you a plate.
we just don't ever have like yams or sweet potatoes or anything at my Thanksgivings, so I've just never had them.
You're missing
I
out.
don't know.
All right, so anyway, that's our Thanksgiving plate. Again, if you're listening, let us know what your plate is. Again, the link will be in the description to this picture that, again, our buddy Andy came up with. Kind of a fun game. I think a fun little exercise, right? Maybe some validation, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, cool. Okay, on to the main course. Today we're talking Wendy's. Everyone's been there. I think most people like it. Do you know anyone that does not like Wendy's? Like, it's just dead set against the franchise?
I don't know. I know people who probably don't prefer it, but I always feel like if you give them the choice between Wendy's, McDonald's, and Burger King, people always assume that Wendy's is like the nicest. Like you'll get the most quality food there or something like that. At least that's what I think.
Yeah. I mean, how do you feel about Wendy's personally?
I like it. I don't have any problem with it at all. I don't know. I like their food. And I feel like I just said, I kind of feel like I have this weird perception of it that it's like, I don't know, somehow better, healthier, or more high quality or something like that. I don't know if that's
You
actually
think it's
true.
healthier?
A little. I don't know why. I literally don't know why, though.
Yeah.
Something about their advertising, I guess, has seeped into my soul. But, like, I don't know. I don't really have any particular reason, but it does. I don't know. That's so weird that I just say that, though. But I really kind of feel like I go to Wendy's for the healthier option. like over McDonald's.
I mean,
That's so weird.
I definitely get the idea that it's higher quality. Maybe that's just because it's a little more expensive usually. I never gotten the feeling that it's healthier though. But I've never really thought. I don't think about health with any of my fast food places. So maybe
you don't. Yeah.
Because you're the person that goes to like Wendy's and will get a salad, and I just don't get. I don't understand that at all.
Well, I don't know. Some of us like salad.
No, I mean I'm not against salad. I love a side salad. I'm not going to get it at a Wendy's.
Fun
or
fact,
fast
everybody.
Food.
He gets side salads, but he doesn't like dressing.
Yeah. Okay. Is that really weird?
Yes, I think so.
Probably is weird. I don't know. Because I'm gonna go on my rant, and then you're gonna yell at me for talking down. Like you made me some sort of elitist.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what Alex is about to say. Okay. He's gonna say, if you like salad, if you like lettuce and like the vegetables and stuff, then you should like it as it is, and you should not want to doctor it up. And to that, I say, one, like you just said, you're an elitist who doesn't know what they're talking about. And two, I don't know. I just feel like that doesn't make sense because you eat other things where you put salt and pepper on them, or like people marinate, like chicken and steak and stuff, and that doesn't make it worse. It just enhances it. And so I don't know. I don't really understand. Like, I mean, more power to you, I guess, because it probably is depending. Like, it's probably healthier to not have any dressing, especially because you're cutting out things like ranch or like any of those like creamy dressings. I get that, but I don't know. I don't really understand why you are against it. Like, that's weird to me.
Okay, well, first of all, thank you for arguing with yourself on a two-person podcast. Like, you're just countering yourself for the last 2 minutes. But, okay, you're probably right that I am being a bit of a hypocrite when I say, you know, if you enjoy the things that come on a salad, you don't have to mask the taste with dressing, because I get ketchup on a burger and I'll put salt and pepper on things. So you're kind of right about that. But you made the other point is, if you're getting a salad, you generally are trying to go for a healthier option. And then just to douse it in ranch the way that some people do, or even something a little bit lighter, like maybe some sort of Italian dressing, I think it's just totally counterproductive to the health focus of a salad.
I agree with that. But I would also argue that a lot of people don't, like, only people who, I don't know, I feel like not that many people, I don't know, I guess a lot of people do it, but like, if you take a person like me, I don't do that. I hate when my salads are overdressed.
But you like, know some people that will just take the entire bottle of ranch and just...
I guess so, but those people I don't think like salad. I think they just like ranch and they're pretending to try to be healthier for the look of it.
That's my point. That's you're making the argument for me again. That's my point.
Okay, well then, but you're not talking about then people who like salad.
Well, I don't think a lot of people like salad, so I'm talking about a large portion.
People need to start liking salad because it's healthy for you and it's good. And I like ranch dressing as much as the next person, but try to use some oil and vinegar or some balsamic next time. Okay, a vinaigrette is lovely on a salad.
Wow, you're like pointing your finger. You are angry. This is a lecture.
Yes.
Less
I don't know.
I mean, for the record, I will occasionally get some dressing on a salad, like They had some at ALF, the Autumn Leaf Festival at Clarion, and some dude, I guess, had like his own homemade dressing it, and I had some. It was really good, so I'm not 100% opposed to dressing. It's just rare for me, and I enjoy a salad, a nice crunchy leafy salad, some tomatoes, carrots, even a little bit of onion in there. I'm not opposed to. So
what? Like onion in your salad? No, you do not.
Yeah, what's that purple onion stuff? What is that?
Yeah, red onion.
Yeah, red onion. I'll take that in a salad. That's weird because I don't normally like onion. Yeah, like that. But I'll take some.
You don't like onion at all. Why are you so annoying?
It's not. It's just I don't know. I mean, I like onion. You know, obviously if you're making a burger, you know, you're gonna ground up some onion in there. But I don't know. That's the power of the salad, though.
Onion down so hard.
Well, it just makes your breath smell bad. That's what I'm worried about. Like just a raw onion that you bite into on a burger. Unless it's ground up inside.
It tastes so good, I don't even care.
You just walk around like an apple and just take a big bite out of it? Is that how you spend your time?
Maybe not that extreme, but I do like onions.
You think someone does that? You think someone just eats an onion like an apple? There's got to be somebody out there.
Ew, I don't know.
There's got to be somebody. Like it's like a strange addiction, like a TLC special. I was watching that today. Like one girl was eating bricks. This girl,
Ew.
she's eaten like over 2,000 bricks in her life. Just like act
That
full
is
size
really weird.
bricks. Yeah, but I bet you some people would.
Anyway,
I bet you some people
Wendy.
would eat a brick. Just pour a bunch of ranch on there.
Oh my
I think they do it.
Wendy.
All right. Sorry. We were getting you derailed us with a salad talk, so this is really your fault. It's not my fault.
Anyway, I like the 4 for 4 from Wendy's. Sorry, I just want to get us back on track. I like the 4 for 4, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. But it is pretty good to note that I like other things because I often go there after my radio show some days, and that's like kind of late at night. I like to get a baked potato.
All right. So what do you get in a 4 for 4 for people who aren't aware?
But in a 4 for 4, okay. So it's this genius invention that for a little over $4, you get a small fry, a 4-piece chicken nugget, your choice of a sandwich. You can only pick a junior bacon cheeseburger, or I think it's like a chicken BLT thing or something. And then you pick a drink, or you can substitute a Frosty in place of the drink. So you get a ton of food, lots of like variety, which is what I like about it, for under $5. It's like under $4.50. I think it's like $4.29 or something like that. That's depressing that I know that, but
yeah, you memorized it.
Yeah, I personally, I always get obviously the fries and the nuggets, and then I always get the junior bacon cheeseburger because I like that. And I don't know, it kind of depends on if I'm feeling like a Frosty or if I'm like really thirsty and I just want a drink, then I'll just get the drink. But I don't know, I just think it's perfect because a lot of times when I'm going to a fast food restaurant or something, I mean, I love French fries, so like I always kind of want French fries. And then I also love chicken nuggets, but sometimes I don't feel like just having chicken nuggets. Like sometimes I want the burger too. And so this way I get lots of different types of food. So I get the fries, I get the nuggets, I get the burger, but I don't get a whole ton of it where like I can't finish it all or something. So I don't know. I think it's a really good deal. It doesn't cost that much. And I don't know, you get a lot of good food. It's pretty good.
Wait, is it for the nugget and the fries? Is it a small or a medium? Do you know the sizes on that?
Small, yeah. It's a small fry and then a small, like 4-piece chicken nugget.
What about the drink and the Frosty?
Small.
Small for everything. All right. So is it? But it fills you up though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm never hungry after it.
Yeah.
But I also don't. You tend to eat more than me at fast food restaurants, so.
And in general, yeah, our eating habits are a lot different. Like you eat just for sustenance. I eat just until the food's gone, until everything is just the whole bag is empty. All right. So one thing we got in common, it's a couple of things we got in common, but we both got nuggets. Where do you come in on Wendy's versus McDonald's nuggets? Burger King doesn't even count. That's still trash for their nuggets, but. I think Wendy's nuggets are really good. I think they're just below McDonald's, but I think it's really close.
I probably agree with you. I think that Wendy's nuggets are perfectly fine. Like I really like them and I approve, but I don't know. It's something about McDonald's nuggets. I mean, this is a question that we should find the answer to. Were McDonald's like the first nuggets, or who was the first one to develop chicken nuggets? Because it feels like it might have been McDonald's, and I really approve. I appreciate them.
That's a good question. Well, first of all, I'm assuming that some mom and pop came up with it, and then they just got run over.
Well, that's basically what McDonald's did. Yeah. Was just
because I don't think McDonald's came out with nuggets until wasn't that like the 70s? It wasn't that long ago. I'm pretty sure they came out with it in something like the 70s, and people lost their minds over it. So I don't think they were the first, but. It's a good question. I don't know the answer to it. It's weird though because I think visually Wendy's nuggets look better than McDonald's. They just look.
I think they are higher quality.
Yeah. Well, you think the chicken itself is higher quality? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
But you like McDonald's more still? It is weird, but I'm
know
with you.
It's really bad. Okay. Also, this is just from Wikipedia, so who knows? But it says. For history of the chicken nugget, it says the chicken nugget was invented in the 1950s by Robert C. Baker, a food scientist professor at Cornell University, and published as an unpatented academic work. It says Dr. Baker's innovations made it possible to form chicken nuggets into any shape. And then it talks about the McDonald's version of chicken nuggets are known as Chicken McNuggets. Mm-hmm. And their recipe was created on commission from McDonald's by Tyson Foods in 1979, and the product was sold beginning in 1980. So I don't really know. It doesn't really say like compared to other fast food restaurants.
I think someone's probably doing it before McDonald's. I knew it was around the like 70s, 80s.
Well, it's said by Tyson. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good question. Also, you now have the saddest Wikipedia entry in your browser history ever. You're gonna get a phone call asking if you need some help or some advice or something in your life right now. The history of the chicken nugget. Is that what you just looked up? The chicken nuggets?
I just typed in chicken nugget and I found it.
Oh my goodness! But you're right. I mean, like Wendy's, the breading's really good. I think the quality of the chicken is good. I don't know if the spices are as good, though, in Wendy's as they are at McDonald's. I think that's the difference, is that maybe just because McDonald's is dousing theirs in salt just makes it better, but I think that's kind of the difference for me.
I think that McDonald's also has a little bit of a crispier, and I like the crispier.
Yeah, me too. Do you get a sauce for your nuggets, or I assume you get a sauce?
It's weird. If I'm just getting it to go, then I normally don't ask for a sauce because I don't know, I just guess I don't need one. But if I'm eating there or if I happen to have it at home, I just always go with ketchup. I don't know, it's pretty standard. I'm not really a huge like barbecue or a honey mustard or anything like that type of person. But I mean, maybe for another time we'll do Chick-fil-A. But Chick-fil-A sauce is my life, so if I could eat that on everything, that would be fine.
So you yell at me for not getting dressing on a salad, but you'll eat your chicken nuggets dry.
Some people don't eat chicken nuggets ever with anything at all, like my cousin.
Yeah, and that's a problem?
I mean, I don't think it's a problem. It's just strange to me because sauces, like some of the sauces are so good. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't always get a sauce. Most of the time I do, but I go barbecue all the way if I'm getting a sauce anywhere.
See, that's weird to me. I don't know
think that's weird? Why is that weird?
I mean, it's not weird that you do that. I would never, like, barbecue would never be my first choice. The other day, I went to a Steelers game, and it was so fun, and I got this big bucket of fries, and I was in the midst of pouring what I thought was ketchup on my fries. Halfway through, I realized that I was putting barbecue sauce on it, and it was just a little bit depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know. I feel like barbecue sauce is for, like, meat. Like,
what's chicken?
Okay, I know, but, like, I'm thinking, like, grilled meat, like, to barbecue something. Like, if you put it on, like, grilled chicken that's on the grill, oh, man, that's so good. Or, like, ribs or something like that, like, yes. But chicken nuggets, I don't know. It seems to, I don't know why. I don't know.
Caitlin, you are crushing my food takes today. I'm just getting shot down.
Well, you're just wrong, okay?
This is part where you apologize. You doubled down on it. Wow. That would hurt.
I'm sorry. I respect your food opinions. I just disagree with them.
You have better food habits. Like, again, you eat healthy food and just enough so your body can keep going, and I eat till I'm sad.
Shut up.
That's my thought process. So I should probably listen to your food takes a little bit more. All right, so what else with the Wendy's fries? You got the junior bacon cheeseburger?
Yes.
Your thoughts on those?
I enjoy those. I do not like tomatoes, so I always have to take the tomato off, which is fine. I'm used to that by now in my 21 years of life.
That was a dramatic soliloquy.
I just, like, tomatoes are literally on and in everything, like, things that I like, so, like, salads and on burgers. And
can't you just ask them at Wendy's, no tomato?
I mean, I guess so, but it doesn't take me that long to pull it off, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really complaining. It's just, it's obnoxious to me that I don't like tomato. Like, I wish that I liked tomato, because then I wouldn't have to deal with this issue. But instead, I do, and it's not Wendy's fault. It's not anybody's fault. It's just my taste buds.
Okay, that's a very defensive answer. I just was offering a suggestion. I know it doesn't take long for you to take the tomato off. It'd be weird if it did. It'd be weird if it took you 5 minutes. Like, you were just painstakingly deconstructing the burger. I just,
Well,
I'm just saving you the hassle.
I know. I just like I'm saving the people in the restaurant the hassle because they're really like, ugh,
Yeah,
so high
that's probably
maintenance.
true. Probably spitting in your food.
I
I don't know.
don't know. I just don't really think it's that big of a deal, but I just get annoyed with myself because I want to like tomatoes. I guess that's what I'm coming from.
But the things that you like, the things that you get, the fries. What do you think of a Wendy's fry?
I like Wendy's fries. I think they're really good. I don't know. Like, this is such a simple thing, and maybe it doesn't matter to some people, but like the fact that a lot of times on the edges you can see like the potato skin,
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know. That makes me feel like, obviously, it's probably just a trick or something, but it makes me feel like it's more natural. It's more like high quality, like it's real. I don't know.
I like the cut. I agree. I like the cut.
And I don't know. I appreciate the fries. I think they're generally pretty good. And I mean, I love McDonald's fries. I probably like McDonald's more than Wendy's, even though I really appreciate Wendy's and I tend to go there more. But yeah, I don't know. I like the fries. The junior bacon cheeseburger is always really good. They always put like the right amount of bacon on it, and I love that they put mayonnaise on it. Because I'm not a huge mayonnaise person, but on that sandwich, oh man, it's so good. And chicken nuggets are always good. And then you just, I mean, obviously if you get a drink, you just get like soda or something. But if you get the Frosty, you can't, I don't know. Who doesn't like a Frosty? Does anybody not like Frosties? Because that's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm. No, I love a good Frosty. And I'm with you. The fries, I think, are not as good at McDonald's. I like the cut better, but the flavor isn't quite there. Again, I think it's just the salt. McDonald's will just load up on anything. I think Wendy's is a little bit less liberal with their salt. I got the number one burger. I think it's just a Dave's single. I think is what it's called. It was really good. I mean, I've gotten Wendy's burgers before. It's been a little while since I have, but honestly, Caitlin, this might be a hot take. I think I like Wendy's burgers more than McDonald's. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but this was really good. The patty, again, it's their fresh, never frozen, and I know I sound like an advertisement for them right now, but I think that's kind of part of the philosophy.
Hashtag not sponsored.
I like that the cheese is melted. It's not just a piece of cheese. It's an unmelted on the patty, so you kind of get that extra good taste. The onion, the lettuce. I think you get pickles on there too. It's a little messy with all the sauce, but it's a really good bite of food.
I am blown away by the fact that you get onion on it.
Yeah.
Literally, I have gone all these years thinking that you like hated onion,
No.
and I like try never to cook it. Wow.
No, especially if you cook with it. Again, if that's some ground meat that you're putting some onion in, that's a requirement, I think. I mean, again, that's not my favorite, but I'll get it. I mean, it just depends. So, I thought the burger was really good. I got a chicken sandwich, too, the value menu, the little chicken sandwich you get, which was fine. I got in the home style, like the whatever it is on the number 8 or whatever, which I think is probably a little bit better. But, there's a little bit of crispiness to the chicken. You get lettuce and mayo on there. I like that Wendy's does not go overboard with the mayo. Some places, McDonald's is a pretty big offender of this, where they just go overboard on the mayo and some of the sauce and stuff. So, the lettuce was wilty and kind of almost non-existent, but for $1, I mean, it's hard to beat that.
Yeah.
So that's what I got. The last thing I got, which I wanted to do something that I usually don't get, because I think we have to introduce some new stuff for these shows, just to try something new. I got the bacon fries. It's bacon, like little bacon pieces, like cheese and fries. I was pleasantly surprised by it. Again, the fries are the fries. I think the fries themselves don't have a ton of flavor, but when you pair it with the cheese that they have and the bacon bits, I think it's really good. The consistency of the cheese was nice, so they weren't, the fries were sticking together. It wasn't like this watery, runny kind of, knockoff cheese. I could have used some chives, though, or just something else, a little bit of green in there, and I felt like all the cheese and bacon bits were concentrated so much to the middle that the outer fries were super dry, and it was hard to get a good dip to get the outer fries, some cheese and some bacon. But I was pretty happy with it.
That's cool. Like I've seen that on the menu, but wow.
It's like $2. It just only comes in a medium. It comes in like the fry, what do you want to call it, container, like the paper container. It comes in a little plastic, little Tupperware looking thing. I don't know what the word is, but I thought it was really good. Again, I could have added a little something else, maybe some chives or just something a little different. But for $2, I was pretty happy with it.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you'll have to try it sometime. Any other thoughts on Wendy's? Anything else that you've gotten there before that you enjoy?
Well, like I said earlier, I like getting the baked potatoes because
Mm-hmm.
again, I know it's not maybe like healthy per se, but it definitely is healthier than like some of the fried things and stuff like that. And I just like that they sell baked potatoes because
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's like the one thing that stands out to me from Wendy's that I think is unique compared to some of the other fast food restaurants is the chili and the baked potatoes. And I never really get the chili, but I always remember when I was younger, my dad would always get the chili and the baked potato. And I don't know. They sell a sour cream and chive baked potato, and they sell a bacon and cheese baked potato, I think. But no matter what, they give you sour cream. So, and I think chives too. I don't know, whatever. But it's just really good, and it's pretty cheap. And I don't know. I don't really have any complaints about it. It tastes like a baked potato. You can't really screw that up.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like that you can get that somewhere
Mm-hmm.
as like a fast food. Like that's I don't know. I think that's cool.
Yeah. No, it's nice that they offer it. I'm not a huge baked potato guy.
Oh my goodness, I love baked
I know.
potatoes.
Oh, I know you do. But yeah, it's nice that they offer it. Yeah, I usually just get like a chicken sandwich. I'm definitely big on the home style kind of crispy side. I don't go with the grilled stuff because again, if you're eating fast food, you might as well eat something good. Don't go the healthy route. That's kind of my philosophy. But yeah, it was a really good meal. I actually couldn't finish it because it was so much food there. So, and I spent only what $9 I think for those four things. So for a big meal like that, it was my dinner and it filled me up.
Yeah,
And so you spent what the 429?
429. Yeah.
You know the number. It's like an area code. Like you have it on lock. Like you know that number.
It's just I don't know. I guess I have gotten it a lot, but it's hard for me when I go to Wendy's now. Like unless I am just going like afterwards and I just get a baked potato or something like that. Like it's hard for me if I'm actually going there to get a meal to not get a 4 for $4.
No, it's a good deal.
It's such a good deal, and I like the variety that it gives. Like I hate one note meals, and so I like how it gives me like I get a sandwich, I get chicken nuggets,
Yeah, no, the kind of the meal package is becoming a pretty popular concept in fast foods. Like I know there's not any near me at least, but I know Carl's Jr. and Hardee's do something like a 5 for $5, and KFC has their spin on it. So yeah, it's becoming pretty popular, I think, and I like it too.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, Caitlin. I think we're about ready to wrap this thing up. Let's do our final rating of Wendy's out of 5 stars. And Caitlin, ladies first. You do the honors. What's your score?
I'm gonna give it a. I hate scoring. I'm gonna give it.
You hate the whole concept of our podcast, then.
Well, it's
you
just
hate
difficult.
the scoring.
No, it's just difficult to like. I don't know. Are we rating this just on the meal that we had, or are we rating it on the whole restaurant?
I mean, we don't really have a set criteria, but I would just say your general overall over your lifetime of experiences at Wendy's is fair.
I would say a 4 out of 5.
A 4 out of 5. And yeah, you want to give any extra rationale for why you scored?
I don't know. I just think it's pretty solid. Like, obviously, it's fast food, so like there are, I guess, a few missteps sometimes, or like, I don't know. There's just some things that don't always like turn out as great, and like we keep saying, like some of it's not as like flavorful or crispy or something as maybe McDonald's might be. But other than that, like I generally get a solid meal there. I really like the 4 for $4, and yeah, I don't know. It's good.
I think it's a really good restaurant. I think it's right up there with McDonald's. I think Burger King's falling behind. And, from the Wendy's I've been to, they've been pretty consistent. As a franchise chain, you would expect that. So I think you get kind of a similar meal from place to place. I don't think there's any bad Wendy's out there. Like, there's a Burger King near me that I've been to a couple times. It's just been awful each time. And so I feel like you get some bad chains with Burger King, some bad franchise locations. I don't think you get that with Wendy's. I think the burgers are excellent. I like the nuggets. I like the fries. I don't love either of them, but I like them a lot. I've gotten the chili before. That hits a spot on a cold day. The Frosties are where it's at. So I'm going to go 4.5 stars out of 5. It's really close to being that 5 for $5. I think the nuggets and the fries were slightly better. I think they'd get there, but I mean, I don't think I come away with a bad meal at Wendy's ever. I think it's a really good place. It's a little bit pricier, but not significantly so. And like you said, maybe it's a weird thing, but I think you get a little higher quality food there, especially that burger.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Caitlin. Well, it's good to be back. It's good to talk to you. Haven't talked to you since July. Just gone silent since then until the next podcast. That was a fun show.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks
All right.
for doing this. Yeah.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you too. If you're listening, like us to review a particular franchise, it can be an individual place as well. It can just be any place, food related. Let us know in the comments below. We'll definitely do one of these before like another 6 months. So hopefully we can kind of get into some sort of schedule. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. Caitlin and I will have to talk about it, but we'll figure something out. So thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.